was just 2 years ago, I think, Eric, that the Houston area was dealing with Harvey.
Yeah, and now the rainfall, not quite as bad, but not far off. We're talking about tremendous rainfall in southeast Texas over the last couple of days. Around Houston, they had rainfall rates of 6 inches per hour today. If you can even imagine what rainfall like that would look like. And some of the preliminary totals, big footprint of heavy rainfall, but some of the peak reports up to 43 inches so far. That'd be a top 5 all-time tropical system for any state in the United States. So we're talking about one of the higher end types of storms. And so Imelda may end up being a name that's retired, even though it never even became a hurricane. It was only a tropical storm for about an hour, and then it came ashore, and it's been drenching southeast Texas ever since. That's been the biggest weather story of the day. Hurricane Humberto is racing off to the north and east, and here at home, we got nothing but blue skies. It was a perfect day to be outside. Maybe the only complaint, those sunsets that are getting a little earlier every night. And tonight will be not quite as cool, but certainly still on the chilly side for most towns. Generally talking about upper 30s to middle 40s. I think the biggest difference will be the Cape and the islands. Calmer winds tonight should allow temperatures back in the 40s there. Also, an International Space Station flyby tonight at 8:48. Look to the west-southwest, and you'll see it moving overhead. The difference between the space station and a plane, how can you tell when you start looking up? The space station doesn't blink. It's just a steady, bright white light. Now take a look at the forecast for tomorrow. You know, a huge temperature change throughout the course of the day. We call that a diurnal temperature change, meaning the cold of the night giving way to the warmth of the afternoon. But we'll be like the West Coast. So we're talking about 40s in the morning to low 80s tomorrow afternoon. So a big warm-up expected, a different feel to the air out there. Some 70s toward Cape Cod and the islands. And if you're heading to the beach, a warm day overall. Light land breeze is expected, but a lot of swell from Hurricane Humberto as it makes its way off to the east. So high surf advisories are up, waves of 5 to 9 feet, and a high risk of those rip currents if you'll be jumping in the water for tomorrow. The waves should start to come down heading into Saturday. As for the weekend, dominated by a warm ridge of high pressure in the east, it means summer is back in action. We'll be in the mid-80s on Saturday, mid to upper 80s on Sunday. So compared to these last couple of nights, it's going to feel like a pretty significant change. Would expect a light sea breeze on Saturday, more of a southwesterly breeze on Sunday, but very warm conditions. Beautiful weekend at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway for full throttle fall weekend there. Lower 80s on Saturday, and at Gillette, plan for a summer tailgate. I mean, the sun angle is lower for sure, but around 87 degrees for a high temperature in Foxborough on Sunday, so a midsummer feel. For the Cape and the islands, this is the cool spot for this weekend, and we're still in the mid-70s on Saturday. Upper 70s on Sunday. It's definitely a chance for those who like to get a little more beach time in before we change the seasons. This weekend's going to offer that chance. Dew points are in the 50s, so not bad. Monday, a little spike into the 60s, so a more humid, very warm start to next week. And rain chances are pretty much nil. We'll have a passing couple of rain showers Monday night into Tuesday morning. And that is it for the next 7 to maybe 10 days across our area. So tons of sunshine, completely different September than what we had last year, but a very warm forecast over the next couple of weeks. David and Lisa, back to you.